Here's the thing, right? Like the lighting at my desk is terrible if I don't have this ring light on. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna keep the ring light on when we do videos. Quick update, bought this for, I don't know, trying to sell it for $135 this thing. Would you buy this thing? It's pretty good. Dumpster over there, trying to get rid of all this stuff. Kind of smells funny, can't get the fridge out, but I guess the house down the street went for like $208,000. So this thing, probably gonna get some offers at like $135, $140. Yeah, just following Max around. Oh, there he is. Following Max around, doing a house walkthrough, so pretty solid. Gonna definitely sell the house. Quiet neighborhood. This is kind of what I do a lot of, is I do a lot of following Max around, going through the house, talking about what it's worth, what it's gonna sell for, and talking to Francis about what he thinks.
Now this is showing 8 miles from downtown Greensboro. From
where we are right now?
Yeah, from the Marriott in Greensboro, 8 miles. So it's a really good location.
That's a wrap at the house. Back to Winston. I really do spend a lot of time following somebody else around and filming them. So adding this extra layer, which is a vlog of me filming someone else, it's a lot of layers. It gets a little meta. Meaning it's like I'm filming the layer outside of the person who's filming the layer that everybody else is supposed to see. But then again, this is for a whole nother audience, my audience, so it has nothing to do with Max's, so it's cool. That has nothing to do with it, but I'm not talking about wholesaling real estate. It's definitely been interesting going into other people's homes. The last house we went to in this on this day, it looks like somebody just left earlier that morning. There were pots and pans on the stove. Everything was in the house still. But I guess this person had been a renter for like 13 years. So that was kind of crazy. It feels like you're violating somebody's privacy even though they're not there, if that makes sense. So I get to see a lot. Going into these homes, you really, it's personal. You see how other people lived. You see how outdated things are. You see the potential. You see what those people probably saw when they moved into the house and why they liked it. And you can see the future potential for what the next person's gonna do, renovations, rehab, coats of paint, appliances, all that stuff. So it's been really cool, not only to see the potential of what spaces can be, but also to learn the financials of it. What's a good deal, what's not a good deal, how to find ugly houses. Well, you just look, and if they're ugly, there's probably an opportunity to make some money. So I spend a majority of my time filming and editing that content on a weekly basis. So it's cool that you get to see me actually in a few of those shots from the wide angle, walking around, handheld only. I have very steady hands. If I was smart, I would have been a doctor, but I'm not like doctor smart. I'm like communications and visual smart. But look at these bad boys. No shake, steady hands. And that's one of the things, if you're gonna film guerrilla style documentary, you gotta have steady hands. You don't have to be the strongest person, because I'm certainly not. But all these muscles in your hands and your arm, your forearm, there, chest and core, that needs to be locked up. You need to be able to hold a camera still for, I would say at least to start, 5 to 10 minutes. Hold it up, keep the shot. It's one of the things that I teach people that work with me, younger guys like Matt and J-Rock. You gotta stand there and hold a steady shot. I think it's just a patience thing. With most young people, it's I want a fire hose. I want to point the camera somewhere and I want to capture everything. Well, you can in a wide shot. That's what a master shot's for. But if you're constantly moving the lens, think about your audience. Think of the audience. What are they gonna think? They're gonna get sick. You can't move the camera that much. All the action happens within the frame. You don't need to create it as the shooter. Let me say that again. The action happens within the frame. You don't need to create it as the shooter. On God, that's the truth. Learn it. If you're up and coming as a videographer, steady shots win. If you can shoot steady for a long period of time, I will hire you. If you can't, hopefully you're good at editing.